endure the imperfect. I shall attack with vigor, making progressive moves. A divine mind knows, a divine mind shows. All things work in divine order. All things work in divine order. All things work in divine order. Peace and power to the people that struggle. As you come on in, know that you're in a safe space. Know that you're in a space. Know that you're in a space of learning and getting learned up. Know that you're in a space of educating and being educated. Know that you're in a space for questions and answers. Answers. Comments, concerns, dialogue. Building and destroying. Knowledge. A space with integrity, militancy. A place for black men, black women. Unapologetically, black men, black women. Make the statement, I'm black. A place where we're building a united front towards true liberation. As my classroom assistants come on in, as my classroom assistants come on in, please keep all contact information in the chat for the duration of class. Please keep all funding information in the chat for the duration of class. Fund this war effort. Definitely appreciated and definitely needed. Fund the war effort. Our numbers are low. If you or anybody you know is in need of anger management, please book an assessment. Don't wait till it's too late. Don't wait until somebody has to make an excuse for you because you're getting picked up. Or for the concrete. Because you're in your luxury vehicle. Don't wait till it's too late. Right? Because you don't have the proper discernment to know how you're supposed to conduct yourself. Don't wait until it's too late. Until, you're getting thrown up out of the PTA meeting. You dig what I'm saying? Don't wait till it's too late. If you or anybody you know is in need of a domestic violence intervention, book an assessment. If you or anybody you know is in need of intimate relationship, abuse, consultation, book an assessment. Find out the warning signs. What behaviors should alarm you? The characteristics that you should be alerted by. Remember, the life you save could be your own. Yes, it could be your own. Okay, we get into it. Not too many people to tag today. Nah, tag Kamala Harris, plain and simple. Tag Donald Trump, plain and simple. If you want to, you could tag sororities, you could tag Greeks and all that. If you want to, fraternities, you could do all that. Tag your local politician, your state politician, whoever you want to tag. That's what you do. That's what you do. The bullshit stops today. And I know it's not going to be a monetized class. I could guarantee you that. Yeah. So YouTube or whoever the hell is watching and whoever decides whether videos get monetized or not, you ain't got to wait. This shit ain't going to be monetized. Yeah, so please fund the war effort. Yeah. Tag them all. Tag your uncles. Tag your aunts. Tag your cousins, your co-workers. Tag anybody you want. Anyone you want. Tag them. I stands on my square. Yeah. Get into it. Make sure, though, out of everything, before we even get started, if something hurts your heart, you don't ever have to be here. I beg no one to come to class. Never. Don't hide. Stand tall on your principle and who you are and bounce. Because I know who's here for learning, and I know who's here thinking they getting a free ride, and I know who's here bullshitting. And it only take a matter of time for you to look up and see, oh, I've been blocked on everything. Yeah, because I peeps everything. I'm surgical with it, I told you. Time and time again. And I take time and meticulous with the bullshit because I don't want no one around that don't believe as we believe because it's a liability. There's no Wild Bills, no William O'Neill's gonna be up in here. Nah, I learned from the mistakes of our people. So beat it, because it's gonna hurt your heart. Definitely. Guns and gloves, first in class. Salute, what's going on? Moo, we see you, Moo. Yeah, we see you, Moo. Man, he got to go. Frankie Beverly, Bill Cobb, they gotta go. See you. Rock and roll. It is what it is. Eric Carlos, what's going on? San Antonio's in the building. S. Beckles, we got London, UK, up in the building. What's going on, Magic? We see you. What up? Mac J. St. Louis, what's going on? Philip Boone, what up? Tierra, what up, T? We see you. Renegade Revolvers up in the spotty spot. What's going on? Mrs. Reels, we see you, Mrs. Reels. What up? Yes. Yeah. What up, Mr. Reels? What up, mister? Salute. We got the couple up in here, Mr. and Mrs. Reels. Grussler, the global hustler, Cuckoo, the bag of bones, MC extraordinaire, underground stars up in here. From Zurich, Switzerland. Yeah. We got his own burger and still rhyming. Grussler's up in here. Cool K Kang is up in here. Corey Grant, what up? We see you. Marcus Haynes is up in here. We see you. George Johnson. Merklo, what up? Rick Gatlin, what up? Think for yourself, what up? Yeah, we see you. We see y'all up in here. And look, whoever else is up in here, I can't get to it. They're already playing with the chat. Already. I know it's more y'all up in here. It's only 73. And only about 20. Come on. We know what kind of class this is. Again, fund the war effort. You know how it's going down. Yes. I'm going to be heard. I'm going to be heard. Whether it's here, IG, Twitter. Yeah. So trolls, come on through. Because my sniper, where my sniper at? I know my sniper's in the building. I know that. For a fact. Sniper, get on them. Get on them, because they're already in here. And before we begin, I have to let it be known. I cares nothing about 9/11. Nothing. Don't mean to ruffle nobody's feathers, but I care nothing about it. I have no investments in this institution. None. At all. None. Don't care about no bald eagles, no flags, baseball, apple pie, none of that shit. Don't move me. As a former veteran. Yeah. Don't move me. 9/11, I went to the parole board. 9/11, I was at the parole board and denied parole. My life didn't shift at all. And many of you, your life didn't shift unless you had somebody up in there and you were still in grieving Other than that, you don't have no vested interest in this. So, nah, I don't feel the ways about it at all. Nothing shifted. If you was in prison, you were in prison before, during, and after. If you was working a 9 to 5, you was working a 9 to 5 before, during, and after. If you was smoked out, crunching, couldn't stay off them Krill's boogers, you was doing it before you smoked that morning, while the buildings was coming down, and the next day you was still smoking. If you was a thought before, you was a thought after. Nothing shifted for us when they buildings came down. So I don't feel any ways about it, since y'all been asking. Okay? Simple. It is what it is. So now you know. Now you know. I was denied parole that day. Damn, I care about it. What do I care about it? At all. All right? So let's get to it. Now, I'm sure everyone in class watched the debate. I'm more than sure of it. You know why? Because I didn't get not a DM. I didn't get a messenger. Nothing. Nothing. So I'm sure everybody was watching it. And I watched it with clean ears. Why? Because whenever anybody speaks, whenever anyone speaks in a political setting, whether it is that type of setting where you have a debate on two presidential nominees, I listen. Whether it's state elections, I listen. Whether it's local elections, I listen. I listen for my name. I listen to see if what they're talking about has anything to do with me, directly and indirectly. So I listened. I watch. I listen with my ears. I listen with my eyes. I listen with my third eye. I listen. Didn't hear my name called not one time at all. No. As a 55-year-old melanated man, father, self-proprietor, formerly incarcerated person, working for my people. I didn't hear nothing at all that had to do with me. Nothing. But since I have a lot of slow people in class, since I have a lot of slow people that comment on my social media page, I have to make these things clear. And my family, my associates, my clients, no one is exempt. No one is exempt at all. There's no one exempt. People feel how they feel. People process what they process. People have a comprehension of what they have a comprehension about. Makes me know never mind. Again, I have to take care of me. You have to take care of you, right? Because there's only one person when your time is up. Ain't nobody coming with you. Yeah, Frankie out of here. Yeah, he right there for Dolo. Whatever coroner he's at, he for Dolo. That's the absolute truth. Now, I am tired of a specific point in a specific conversation when it comes to melanated folk, to black people. There's always a space where we're supposed to negate the fact that we are who we are. No, that's not important. And at this point, I really, I'm telling you, I am triggered. Yeah, I'm triggered. I'm triggered because this particular woman looks stupid. You got the dumb face. Anytime somebody asks you about being black, it is a very disturbing look. The body language is off. It is triggering for her. Very triggering. But nobody sits on it. The whole entire debate would have been shifted, would have been over. Should dumbass Trump, dummy, got to call him Catman from now on. Dummy would have just said, "Are you black?" That's it. That's it. Are you black? Because in that question, the answer has to be in the affirmative. That's it. Are you black? That's it. Because the policies, the planning and the plans and what you doing and none of that shit matters. It never mattered for us when you have a true understanding of what we're under and how these institutions are utilized. It don't matter. Again, 9/11, before, during, and after, my status politically was that of a serf behind bars. Slave labor did not shift. Did not shift from Bush 1, Bush 2, Clinton, nothing. Came home, Barack, nothing. Nothing they have done was for me at all. I'm not represented. And since that is what is the whole entire mix of her being black, right? Of the constant question and the dismissal of it in her face and body language and her supporters, the dismissiveness of, I don't have to say that. I don't have to prove that. That dismissiveness is problematic. Problematic. And if you don't know, we're going to get into it. Right here, in class, in the affirmative, to catch up the slow people. Because I'm really beginning to think a lot of folks is just retarded. As I said, this won't be monetized. From the ball effort. I believe that people are retarded. There's no more the cognitive dissonance. None of that. Niggers is retarded. at this point. Let's start from the beginning. What is a democracy? We're going to cut right to it. Plain and simple. I don't have to sit on here and be Kwame Nkrumah. I don't have to sit here and be Frantz Fanon. None of the higher intellectuals to break it down. Clear and simple. What is a democracy? Okay? Based on English definitions. The language of your oppressor. Let's start right there. Democracy as a noun. The belief in freedom and equality between people, or a system of government based on this belief in which power is either held by elected representatives or directly by the people themselves. The government has promised to uphold the principles of democracy. Democracy. What is democracy? It's literally rule by the people. The term is derived from the Greek demokratia, which was coined from demos, people, and kratos, rule, in the middle of the 5th century BCE to denote the political systems then existing in some Greek city-states, notably Athens. That is why it is so important for politicians to come through specific institutions of learning and of sorority or fraternity, fraternal orders. Yeah. Pledging oaths and allegiance to nothing black. So therefore, we are under a supposed democracy that has nothing to do with us and is not beholden to us. So therefore, it comes as a default when they talk about rule by the people. You are still considered 3/5 of a person. But this is what people talking about in a democracy, right? Oh, and if we're going to be playing about oaths and all that, listen, who is the current leader of democracy here? Right now, today is the Democratic Party right here. U.S. President Joe Biden, U.S. Vice President Kamala Harris, Senate Majority Leader Chuck Schumer, House Minority Leader Hakeem Jeffries. Not one speaks on anything that's going to change the daily quality of your life. Issues that black folk claim to want, reparations, justice reform, better economy, or none of that is represented in the debate last night or here by the leaders of democracy. But they are Greeks. They're definitely Greeks. Yeah. Oh, chucks and pearls. Yeah. So as we see, we have a leader coming from a group of leaders who are democratic in a space that don't represent you at all. But people want to challenge that as far as they know, because you're just talking out your ass. I'm not allowing that to happen. Not to me. Let's break it down further. So you got democracy, representative. Let's talk. Representative as an adjective, serving to represent. 2, standing or acting for another, especially through delegated authority based on or constituting a government in which the many are represented by persons chosen from among them, usually by election. 3, serving as a typical or characteristic example, or of or relating to representation, representationalism. Keep that, hold that. One that represents another or others, such as one that represents a constituency as a member of a legislative body, a member of the House of Representatives, of the U.S. Congress, or a state legislature. One that represents another as agent, deputy, substitute, or delegate, usually being invested with the authority of the principal. So if somebody represents you and you're the principal, you would know that they represent you because they are coming in your name, in your image, in your likeness. It's a representative, somebody that represents you. One that represents a business organization. One that represents another as successor or heir. Okay? So we're in a democracy that's Greek, that's supposed to be of the people based on representatives that represent said people. Yeah, follow. Rock with me now. Rock with me. Yeah, because it gets real nasty. Why that question has to keep coming up. Why that question has to keep coming up. And she's black and no, she don't. It's for all people. Been saying that shit since Hoover, Truman, right? All people, right? Representative, typical of class, group, or body of opinion, right? Representative of a legislative or deliberative assembly consisting of people chosen to act and speak on the behalf of a wider group of a government or political system based on elected representatives. Okay? Let's stay right there. Relating to, in philosophy, relating to mental representation. Mental representation, right? You want to stay? Keep it moving. A person chosen or appointed to act or speak for another or others. This is a representative. A person chosen or elected to speak and act on behalf of others in a legislative assembly or deliberative body. A delegate who attends a conference, negotiations, legal hearings, etc., so as to represent the interests of another person or group. So when somebody does not sit in a space to definitively say, I am black, I am here for black people, they are not a representative of you. So if you don't have a representative to move into spaces where the democracy isn't acting in the best interest of the people, your ass ain't there. Why is it quiet? Why is it so quiet? Who is there? Who's there for you, black woman? Who is there for you, black man? Because they consistently tell you, you don't have to say that. So if you don't say it, If nobody is claiming you, come on, slow poke, retards. If nobody is representing, if nobody is definitively saying, I am black to represent black people, you have no wins in this democracy. I'll wait for y'all slow ones to catch up. I'll wait for the slow ones to catch up. Because when it's not said, it's not manifested. So if it's not said and it's not manifested, it's not written. Yeah. Come on, slow ones. Come on, slow pokes. Because the conversation is asinine. Asinine. No, won't do that, Carleaf. Because if you want representation, if you want somebody that at least is saying that they're black, Cornel West is still running. He says, I'm black. I'm here for black people. He's Christian. I'm here for Christian and black people. I'm here for people. I definitively say that I'm a black man. That's somebody. If you're going to be a part of the democratic process, you don't have to withdraw, because when you withdraw and you sit and you nullify and you do nothing, now you're just a complainer. You have to manifest who you are. So in my manifestation of who I am and my withdrawal, I am building spaces and institutions where I am represented. It's just that simple. This shit ain't hard. Not at all. So to sit and not look at with your eyes, not hear with your ears, not to use discernment, and keep doing the same thing over and over and over and over again, to sit and complain, to sit and wait and here I is, right? Right? To sit like Sealy, because this is what they're doing. Groups, millions of black women sitting there like Sealy, waiting for mail. Anything for me? It's beyond dumb now. It is beyond ignorant. It makes zero sense. How are you being represented? Give me a second. Hold on. Yeah. Yeah, because people keep throwing shit and not hearing, not listening. They're making things up. Okay? Making things up. Now, since this one is not speaking for you, she's not a representative for you, because she said it, I don't know how many times, out of mouth, verbally, and in actions, every time she put on the dumb look. Are you black? It should be Effortless. Yeah, I'm black. Effortless. I represent black people. Effortless. But you can't do that because your dumb ass is cooking greens, cleaning greens in the tub and cooking them I don't know where. It's difficult. It's scripted when it's time for you to say definitively, I am a black woman. I am here to represent them as well as I will represent others. It's that simple. It ain't hard. But people hear what they want to hear. Because again, they believe in the comfortability of their oppression. I will consistently be oppressed because I am comfortable in it. However, it's not too comfortable when you got to go to the store and eggs is $6 a carton. Gas is $4 a gallon. See, they're making this oppression not so comfortable. Yeah. And when you're not comfortable, you get stressed. And when you get stressed, what happens? You get ill, you get sick. You have to make decisions. That's what the smart individual does. Yeah. That's what that does. Smart individual said, yo, hold on. Something is wrong. I need to make a decision. So they throw questions at you. And Catman is just the dummy. That's all he is. I'm in the affirmative that Catman is a dummy. Because anytime you can say to us for the last 12 years, okay, that fake news is about, that fake news is running amok, and your dumb ass says something as stupid as cats are being consumed when that story just came out the day before and you believed it and you said it on a worldwide stage, something not right with you up here. It's not. He's a dummy. Granted, he's a truthful dummy. I'll take a truthful dummy over a slick liar at any given time. And if you don't know that when people deliberately don't answer questions, direct questions, that they're lying, then that's on you. It's on you. Whatever happens, that's on you. So, one of the biggest lies or misquotes or misunderstandings that people keep pushing for this non-black woman, or non-black claiming woman, who's so uneasy and dumb in the face when somebody asks her that. You shouldn't be dumb in the face. It shouldn't make you uneasy. I don't get uneasy. I don't care what I'm asked. At all. Are you black? I'm black. Are you an ex-felon? No, I'm a felon. You can't X that. Are you a convict? Convict. No such thing as ex-con. Convicted violent felon. Yeah. Black. Yeah. Uh-huh. It's not all who I am. I also save lives. I'm a coach. I'm a counselor. You understand? I'm a father. I'm in the community. Simple, effortlessly. Uneasiness here. Uh-huh. You can't say whether you're black or not. That's a problem. Others can excuse it. I will not. They ask if she's a DA. Yeah, I'm a district attorney. I put many black people in jail. I put people in jail. Yeah, I put cartels in jail. Easy. Easy. So one of the misconceptions is that small businesses are going to get 50 grand. Ooh, wee. Oh, yeah, small businesses. We here. If we going to get 50 grand, small businesses. Not black businesses. Small businesses. See how y'all include yourself in the language? Do you see how you include yourself in the language? Small businesses. Migrants that get themselves in a position where they see something and open up. That's small business for migrants. Small business for the individuals that's already in small businesses. Not your ass at all. No. No. There's a lot of small businesses. A lot. And let's take the direct quote. As president, one of my highest priorities will be to strengthen America's small businesses. She told a crowd of supporters, we're going to help more small businesses and innovators get off the ground. There's nothing in here that says black businesses because she's not representing black people. She won't say it, therefore she's not planning on doing it. The vice president says she wants to see 25 million new small business applications by the end of her first term. We have, right now, 47.9 million black Americans here. Right now, as of 2023. 25 million. So that means people who are black are saying, hold on. All of us is in that, because this is the conversation. She doing it. Black businesses, small, we getting ready to get some of that. So by that process of thinking, with 47.9 million of us here, and she wants to see 25 million applications by the end of the term. Oh, we getting that. We taking up the majority of that. That's what you think? That's what you think. That out of them 25 million applications, that eliminates half of us right there. Of the 47.9 million black Americans. Because everybody can't get this small business off the ground. If 25 million of us, just say all of us, 25 million are approved in them applications with black businesses, who's the consumers? Who are the consumers? Who? 1 million barbershops, hair salons, another million or so, t-shirts and shit like that. Give me another million that want to open up chicken joints and all that shit. Who consuming all that? Who? White folk don't go into black businesses. Indian folk don't go into black businesses. Chinese, Japanese, Korean don't go into black businesses. Eastern Europeans don't go into black businesses. They view you as a consumer, never somebody that they should empower with their dollars. You know, I'm waiting. It's quiet. It's quiet. Got another demographic for you. Black folk don't go into black businesses. So all these applications for a little punk ass $50,000 for a small business, your name ain't been called in that. $50,000 for a small business for what? 6 months to a year, don't even cover your rent. Oh, because black businesses rent their spaces. They rent their spaces. They have overhead. Lights, gas, yeah. And as a black business, renting from a bagelmeister, a banker, your rents are much higher than the migrant that's just trying to get his start. Not the Chinaman who they're afraid of because he already manufactures everything. They don't pay the same rents you pay. So out of 25 million applications, if 20,000 get approved for black businesses somewhere, and depending on what you call a black business, that shit don't move the needle at all. At all. I see what happens to black businesses. I got people that own black businesses. I have two struggling in the bodega space. People are, I ain't no black bodega. I know it's a black bodega in Brooklyn right now who consistently has struggles keeping merchandise in his store because the factors, the institutions that control what he get, they may be Arabic. So they missing routes on purpose. So when you run out of onion and garlic chips, and all other bodegas in the spot got it because they're all family, and when they on that route, they make sure they get theirs first, and they skip you a day or two, and the kids like, damn, where's your onion and garlic? Or we going down to Ockenham got it. That particular black business suffers. What's going on? I don't hear no one. Shit is quiet. Goddamn coons, I'm in the streets. I work for real. I suffer for real. I'm not part of the institutions. Nigga, I come to speak truth. Ain't no playing here. Ain't no word semantics. Black businesses, small businesses, close within 6 months to a year because they cannot afford to stay open. They do not get the traffic. And you know what? Their products, their merchandise are not a necessity. Just that simple. You don't get the same rate when you have a black supermarket, a black bodega, as the China man, as the Indian man, as the bagelmeisters. You don't get the same respect from the truckers because they are family. They are building their own and making sure that in the black community, they are a staple. They making sure they drain your community because that is what they have been taught. That is what they've been sent to do since the Korean War. Y'all think this shit is new? This ain't new. This is war and politics. This is struggle for real. Think these people coming to play? You think anybody wants to see a strong, united black nation? You think them politicians want to see black folk get on and get right? Because that means they have no use or purpose for them. You don't have no purpose for no Hakeem Jeffries. You don't have no purpose for no Kamala Harris. You have no purpose for none of them. Eric Adams, none of that shit. You have no purpose for them when you are a united communal front. Why? Because there's no representation for us being united in that system. Okay, you think I'm slow? Keep telling y'all, 1/3 of my intellect I share here. What the hell is the matter with y'all? Now, let's get to it. Let's get to it. And if you have a black business and you disagree, chat. Put it in the comments. Tell me I'm lying. Ain't no emotional shit here. Come with facts. Come with facts. Don't come with what you believe. Your belief don't mean shit in politics and war. Nothing. What do you know? What can you prove? Now, old dumbass Strumpy Catman brought up the issue of leadership in war and global politics. Yeah. Because that's where it's at. Most of the monies that y'all was begging for as far as reparations is overseas. So when you go to work, yeah. And what he said, McQuinn Dixie, or Dickey Mining Company or whatever, when you go to work, and you waiting to get that tax money, yeah, that shit is overseas. Funding people who are going to come here when the war is over, and put a black business out of commission. They're going to come here and establish their own business, their own vision right here. Yeah. Because they, what is it? Yeah, when, yeah. Nah, CC, we talking about Django. When they was getting ready to send, where friend Steven said he was going to send them. But they're going to work you. Yeah. And you won't sass. Nah, you won't sass them, but they're going to cut your tongue out. Or you won't bleed out. Yeah. When you go to work, and you waiting, January, February, March, April, and you get that tax check, and that shit getting smaller and smaller and smaller, and they tell you, fighting for the liberation, for the democracy of all Americans. Yeah. And you like, what war? Oh, you got to make sure they good over there. And when they come here, they look at you up and down like you ain't shit. And they kids is filtering the schools and the parks and they looking you up and down like you ain't shit. don't even speak the language yet, but already got the demeanor that I'm here. They taught me that you were a nigger. I'm here. Your tax dollars that you worked for, paid for that. Damn. Think I'm lying? Prove that I'm lying. Walk with me. I visit 3 or 4 schools a day. And he not playing. Again, people miss that. Y'all don't want to talk about him. What he said, the N-word. They got the N-word. Yeah. Yeah, he got that. He got that thing over there. Old Pooty Poot got that thing. And if you're weak, he gonna do what he do. Simple as that. And that's a proven fact. Fact check it. What you go over there for if you ain't gonna meet with the aggressor? You met with the dude that's getting ready to get dumped on. For what? Ain't stop shit. Just like they don't stop shit when we get dumped on in our community. Just like that. Barack was in office, Trayvon Martin. This chick is a VP. We went from Trayvon Martin to Justin Robinson in DC. And black folks sit there and conveniently say, she don't have to say she's black. Again, I don't have a bone in this at all. I'm so far off the grid. I'm so independent. Don't matter to me. And what y'all fail to realize, it don't matter to millions of black men. Because they're disenfranchised. They are stressed out. They are sick. Because they've been beaten up. Yeah. So they don't give a damn. Though y'all want them to. But nobody gives a damn about them. And I can show you that too. I can take you on a tour. Yeah. Because I'm in the streets. I'm in New York. I'm in BK. People see me every day, all day, working. I'm helping, assisting. See, I show you. You want to see broken black men? You want to see black men who don't give a damn about president? Because it ain't don't affect them. All they want is another drink. Let me get a drink. All they want is another smoke. Let me get a smoke. All they want is somebody's daughter to be unassumed, not thinking, so they can pump their penis in her. Predators. You think they give a damn about who president? Got a whole nation of broken men. Give a damn about none of that. And if they ain't broken, they ultra aggressive and hyper and crashing out. Going out with a bang. Because they don't want to be here. But y'all think that shit. Y'all think that shit don't matter. Okay. Keep playing. Keep allowing them to play the same damn record over and over and over and over again. Yeah. Again. I'm good. Yeah. So good. I'm very connected to the universe. Sun, moon, and stars. You cannot label me at all. I ain't an SS number. Nothing. I know who I am. Oh, yeah. I know who I am. I don't seek validation in the white world. There's never going to be a black woman that's going to break me. Do you understand that? Never to make me believe that because I don't place her in the white world, that I'm not successful. Won't happen at all. I don't have a vested interest in it. I don't give a damn if it's Kamala or Trump. Because my daily walk is still going to be what it is. An educator for my people, a soldier builder for my people, a warrior. I don't give a damn who wins. I played that game and played it well. I have elected officials in there because of my energy. And I know what they do. They don't call no more. They don't need you anymore. Yeah. On the local level, on the state level, when they get that seat, they don't need you anymore. They don't need that energy. They don't need you to stand near them because they are part of the machine now. Mm-hmm. Yeah. You can't fool me with the dumb shit and talk as if I don't know what I'm talking about. I live it. I see it. You keep thinking somebody don't have to claim who they are. But you are saying that they represent you in a democracy. Yeah, okay. Okay. Yeah, nah. I'm good on that. And as always, I say, come back to class with all 10 fingers and 10 toes. Oh yeah, I gotta set up another class. Yeah, today. Because like I said, this won't be monetized. This not going anywhere. Mm-mm. And it won't be supported because you hurt people in their heart. You hurt those quiet people that's really wishing and hoping Massa ease up the reins. Y'all still believe in that shit. I understand it well. Remember, I go into people's mind and hearts at a therapeutic space. Okay? Every day. I know what's hidden. People hiding right now. Yeah. They really want her to win. And they really want white folk to love them. Mm-hmm. Much appreciation for the super chat, Reese Palmer. Mm-hmm. Facts, boys. I said the same thing, bro. I'm telling you. You got people and you'll be surprised. I don't care who they are. If they co-workers, if they family, I don't care who it is. You'll be surprised what people have in their hearts. I'm not surprised. You will never Wild Bill me. I don't trust a motherfucker. And I'm serious about that. You will not Wild Bill me. Won't happen. And I'm going to always press who you with. That's one thing that the gangs used to do. Nah. You got to put your own work in around here before you can even claim them. That was significant. You ain't blood. You ain't Damu. You ain't cuz. Prove it. That dude's putting in work for years before they could claim that. I press people all the time. All the time. All the time. Trust people are getting tested all the time. So I just know for a fact that I could tell who sent what. That's the beauty about technology. You literally see it. Oh man, this person is just a viewer, a voyeur. They don't support. They don't come through. You can see it. You dig? Salute Uptown Dre. Much appreciation. Salute comrade. Keep prospering. The word for our tribe. I have to. Because ain't nobody else going to do it. At all. At all. So again, I know who's here for what. Just that simple. But again, come back to class with all 10 fingers and 10 toes. Classroom assistants, much appreciation for holding it down. Those who send super chats, much appreciation for that. You dig? Those who fund the war effort, and if you didn't fund the war effort, much appreciation to you. I hope you did something for somebody. Yeah, because war and politics is about funding. That's what it's about. That's why they're winning, because they take your funds and give it to people who are dropping bombs on babies. Yeah, on elders, destroying hospitals, schools, places of worship. That's where your funding goes. Because again, in this democracy, you have no representation because nobody stands firm and tall for black people. So how could you expect any less? Keep funding them and never pouring into yourself. And you're going to get the same results. Okay? So let them people keep giving you them dumbass faces and stupid looks every time it's time for you to be spoken for. Because you don't have the ability or range to speak up for yourself. It's like a chihuahua yelling and screaming at King Kong. Can't hear me. Can't hear you. Okay? So it is what it is. See y'all real soon. We have to talk about that violence interrupter. Y'all think that shit went past me. It didn't. And I trained violence interrupters. And that DC shit was some bullshit. We're going to be back. All peace and power to the people that struggle. 55 gang. Get y'all grades up.